Watch today in the program Music Day. The studio we're being interviewed in was made with our own hands. Everything was carved and decorated with carpeting. When you realize this, you immediately forget about the stupid self-torture, as if you had stolen something from someone.
Самотерзання в тому, що ти десь щось в когось вкрав.
There are some projects that I would like to launch.
Я дуже хотів реалізувати. Одним з них є написання
One of them is creating a Ukrainian folk song book in my vision.
Збірки, таке добротне старе слово, збірки українських народних пісень.
My greetings, I'm Luka, and let's spend this day together. Seeing as I spend much time in the studio, let's start with it. Luka is a project of Andriy Luchanko, who was a finalist of many musical TV shows. Luka writes music for films. In youth, he played in an alternative rock band. In childhood, he liked songs by Viktor Pavlik and Queen. Luka has never done anything because it must be done, and considers that the best compositions are those written from experienced emotions and life situations. 10 facts about me. I'm Ukrainian, but of gypsy origin. That's why I look like this. My favorite composer is Rachmaninoff. I would like to be a vegetarian, but I'm not yet. The interesting fact is that I'm a right-handed and left-legged person. I'm learning Chinese, but unsuccessfully. I want to learn Spanish, but it is not working out. I start with music, and then I write words. I'm one who wakes up early and make others nervous. I'm slow in understanding. Actually, my name is Andriy, and I have 10 fingers.
До, скажімо так, непоганих проєктів. Я взагалі несерйозно відносився до музики. Телевізійні музичні проєкти.
Before participating in music TV projects, I was not serious about music. I was involved in music, but it was like a hobby. But after the show, I realized that I missed music. It's not about popularity and photos or autographs that people request from me. I mean discussing of music, attending musical parties where musicians share their music and impressions, and for me this is really cool. The only way to establish yourself as a musician is to participate in a project. Unfortunately, today this scheme does not work in Ukraine. If being involved in a project, you show your talent, you have a good chance that someone will notice you.
Є, напевно, якісь певні моменти впливу сучасних тенденцій.
Modern trends have a certain impact on music. That is, music is not born immediately simply from some sounds. It first appears as a melody, and then words are sung accompanied by guitar riffs or a piano.
Мелодія і слова, як награні на гітару там, чи підіграні під фортепіано. А потім під впливом там сучасної якоїсь
And later some modern musical trend has its effect.
Не знаю, популярної музики, ти ж все одно в будь-якому випадку вона на тебе впливає.
And when inspired by modern sounds and styles, it then turns into something original and new.
Виходить те, що виходить. Нещодавно дійшов до такого висновку.
I recently concluded that music as a phenomenon doesn't belong to anyone. It's a kind of plane from above, from below, or from the side.
Площина, яка десь зверху, знизу, там, збоку, неважливо. І от музикант...
And a musician acts as a transmitter. Like a transmitter, he or she receives certain information and transmits it through music.
І він отримує певну інформацію і передає її за допомогою музики. Художник за допомогою там свого мистецтва художнього, фотограф за допомогою...
An artist does it through art, a photographer through photos, and a musician through melodies. And I very much like it, because when you realize this, stupid self-torture thinking that you had stolen something from someone immediately goes away.
самотерзання в тому, що ти десь щось в когось вкрав.
For example, this hit I borrowed from Freddie Mercury.
Взяв там Фредді Меркурі.
The notes were taken from the song Happy by Pharrell Williams, and I tried to come up with something unique and unusual.
Блін, треба придумати щось таке унікальне, тому я зараз намагаюся не...
Now I try not to focus on one genre. For example, I like music by the M83 project, then I'll compose something similar to its songs.
Там музика М83, тоді я напишу якусь пісню, яка схожа.
It's not because I want to make a similar song, but because it simply gives me inspiration.
Тому що мене зараз це надихає. І я не знаю.
Let it be pop music. Pop is an abbreviated term for popular. When my music is popular, then it will become pop. Cutlet or cake? Cake. Left or right? In the middle. Lock or castle? Castle. Favorite country? Ukraine. What does an alien look like? He's similar to us. Socks with Homer's or Marge's image. Not torn socks. Who is Vrungel? Vrungel is ship's captain in a cartoon. Your brightest experience? My birth. The capital of Venezuela. It's a bit cold today. Knee or elbow? Joint. Ear or nose? Ear and nose. Album or singles? Both albums and singles. Do you believe in love? Yes, I do. Since the beginning of my career, I've been working with my brother. It's very cool when your closest relative understands your works. And this studio where we're being interviewed was done with our hands. Everything was carved and decorated with carpeting. The vocal booth was made by me and my brother, and the process of equipping this studio was really crazy. It was the support of friendship, like in many animated films. And these vinyls are very important for me. I found them on a London flea market. These two significant vinyl records are very important for me. There by Queen and Michael Jackson with my favorite song Liberian Girl. Do you know this song?
Майкла Джексона, моєї улюбленої пісні Liberian Girl. Так, в мене ще є для вас дуже цікаво.
I have another interesting thing, especially for your program. I brought my first guitar from home. It is old and lost one fader, but it's tuned.
Твою першу гітару. Вона така старенька, в ній вибитий вже один фейдер.
This guitar is also significant for me because I wrote a lot of songs on it. But I will not play them because they are terrible. I'm quite sure that all the musicians started their creative career with terrible songs. At least, that's what I think. This way I reassure myself.
Пісні, я так думаю. Я так себе заспокоюю.
This video shows passion, kisses, and tenderness. There are many love songs. Many. I think love is the main theme that can be heard in these songs. The beginning is sad, as if this guy is trying to escape from some problems in his life. I like its refrain. It exactly tells about strange love. In the song Fly, he asks her to fly to him. The video for this song is cool. It seems it was filmed on a phone. It's all about life. As if from some movie. He reminds me of a Cossack with a scalp lock. If a person feels sad and lonely, then they can listen to this song. Everything is good, then bad. Many odd shots. It's trendy to show them together, then separately, and a video is sometimes very difficult to understand. The same goes for songs. There are some projects that I would like to launch. Among them is creating a Ukrainian folk song book, but in my vision.
Збірки, таке добротне старе слово, збірки українських народних пісень, але тобто наскільки...
As far as I can convey my feeling of the Ukrainian folklore, I applaud myself for this great idea.
Особисто я сам себе хвалю за те, що
Today, a Ukrainian folk song is perceived as being not very serious.
інформація як гопцадриця. А мені здається, що вона також недооцінена, бо в ній
And I consider that it is underappreciated. Ukrainian folk songs have beautiful lyrics. They're simple, but they touch the human soul. It's necessary to learn how to listen to them.
кліп на пісню, яка
The video was for a randomly composed song. First, it is in English, and our people perceive such songs in a different way, because any song in English is immediately compared with that written by English-speaking musicians.
до порівняння з англомовними
And
виконавцями,
this comparison can be against musicians that were born, live, and work in Ukraine.
які народилися чи працюють в Україні. Але зараз мені трішки
Now I understand that any new song should not be hidden, but should be heard and listened to.
лежати на поличці, а повинна бути почутою хоч кимось. І
And
я
I'm very pleased that my song was warmly welcomed by
цю
people.
пісню почули і прийняли її досить так тепло. Зйомка була в Львові.
We shot the video in Lviv. Its director was Alexander Kulik. He has a special vision of shooting, and he can really make a very cool video in half a day.
Кадру, і він може реально просто за півдня вам зняти дуже класні кадри. Тому все.
Chasing the light that came from the sun. Your soul will leave you to shine. Carry the hope, not here for the fun. Your love was still left behind. You can't rely on your own. Decide to get it in through. But now you can't be so sure that you can't move the stone that you could move before.
Дякую за проведений
Thank you for time well spent. It was a great pleasure speaking with you. It was Luka, and I need to get to work. See you next time, and I wish you a cool year.
року.